Hey guys, what's going on? This is No Hesitation for the No Hesitation channel, and now I'm trying something a little different here, so please bear with me. What's going on over here with this stream is driving me insane. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to go through the pre-orders and info on GTA 6. First and foremost, I want to say they did an amazing job with everything. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The game looks really good. I am not a GTA 6 hater. I love the artwork. The artwork looks real good. First and foremost, we're gonna go ahead and get the elephant out of the room. Her right here, she is your typical new age Miami chick. Okay? I used to go to Miami all the time. And this is the type of woman that you see down there. A lot of them Hispanic, so you're going to see a lot of curly hair Hispanic girls. I'm not saying the way she dressed, but just the look. That's what you're going to see. Tattoos, gold, stuff like that. The hoop earrings, you know how that goes, right? So you're going to see a lot of that if you ever go down there. And of course, you're going to see the cars. And we all know there's gators and crocodiles down there, the motorcycles. This right here, you don't really see unless, there's some kind of robberies going on and stuff like that, right? You see the cars, the flamingos. You don't really see these type of helicopters and stuff like this, but everything else here is very, very accurate, okay? I'm going to tell you the truth. This is the lifestyle that you see in Miami, okay? Now, I want to talk about this character right here, right? I wanted to talk about it a little bit more when more people come and hit the chat. But I really want to key in on the fact that, yes, Rockstar, this game is supposed to be set in the 80s, 90s, something like that, 2000s, I forget. And they already have a current Lambo, so that's great, right? As you can see, the police car is current. The motorcycle is also current. The boat is current because they still use boats like this in Miami. This, I've never seen one before in my life, obviously, right? But yeah, these types of buildings, they still exist down there, right? And this is going to be right there in front of the beach. And it does look just like this, right? We're just observing the art, right? What we have right here. And to be honest with you, they nailed it. They really did a good job on it. Now, they probably use some AI, and that's cool. I'm not against AI being in games. A lot of people are. I'm not. I could care less. As long as it's a good product, that's all that matters, right? That's all that matters to me, that is a good product. We'll come back to this character again. So pre-order on June 25th. That's supposed to be tomorrow. From what I was told, I haven't checked, but supposedly some people can pre-order already today, so you may want to check to see what you can get. So we're going to see what this is. Home Ultimate Edition, only in Leona. Okay, here we go. Ultimate Edition. An exclusive collection of items threaded across all aspects of Jason and Lucia's story. Now, I'm going to tell you this much right now. I love everything they did, but this is non-biased, okay? I don't have any affiliation with this company or anything, but there's one thing I did not like they did, and that is paywalling almost everything through the Ultimate Edition, okay? Now, hear me out. Ultimate Edition, welcome to Leonida, the state where anything goes. I used to live in Florida, and I used to go to Miami. That is not a lie, okay? I used to call it Pandora because everything either wants to eat you or kill you. I'll just be honest with you. From the plants to the animals to the people. Size everything this massive world, sees everything this massive world has to offer with the Grand Theft Auto 6 Ultimate Edition, an exclusive collection of premium vehicles, weapons, apparel, and action around every corner. That is true. Ultimate Edition bonuses are threaded across all aspects of Jason and Lucia's story, with new items uncovered behind each chapter. Now, I'm going to tell you this much right now. I'm not against them doing it, because if you're going to pay, you're going to pay. If you're a fan and you've been waiting 13 years for this game, or however long it was, you're going to pay it, right? So there you go. So here we go. The car right here, the 95 Grotti Cheetah. They did a really good job. The details are amazing on this car. You can see the tire thread. You can see everything. You can see the dots on the actual light. And hopefully this is the way it looks when we actually get to play the game. You can see, I think, is that supposed to be a prancing horse? That's what it looks like from here. It looks really good. The pavers look good. Everything looks up to date. So Grotti's signature mid-90s sports car and OD to shore drive, the 95 Grotti Cheetah is complete with a minimalistic retro-futuristic livery and available to punctuate latter stage action. And that is true. It looks real good. I'll be very interesting to see how this car performs in online. Look at that, boys. Look at that. That's what I am talking about. Look at the inside of the car. Man, look at this. They did a banging job, I have to say. Look at this. They did a really, really good job. Kudos to Rockstar for that. Look at this. This is not the same clunky interior we used to get in GTA 5. Look at this. Chaparral. Nice. Man, it doesn't get, well, I mean, I've played Forza 6, so, you know, they got their handcuffs out, right, if they want to compete with something like that, but I don't think they will. This right here is your typical Florida license plate. Those are oranges. Cheetah, and again, look at the physics, man. Looks really, really good. Look at the water drops. Look at the drops in the back, man. So this is going to be exquisite, man. These cars are going to look amazing. And again, look at the thread. It almost feels like we're actually looking at this in real time, like we were actually right there. This is how they did this. This is not bad. I have to give it up to them. I was really worried about the cars, how they were going to look. If this is the way it's going to look, I have to say they did a banging job, and I can't wait to play the game, right? This right here, I'm huge on gunplay. Huge on gunplay. Now, this right here, this setup, can either be overkill or just what you need. We won't know until we have it in our hands. Weapon, Hawk and Little. Morgan revolvers. Ooh. His and hers version of this powerful revolver with classic Vice City styling sourced from the Vice estate. We'll know what that is. Is that like Versace estate? You know, because Versace is actually, he had a mansion down there. So this is, let me see something. Let me be nosy. Okay, let's see if this is one of Rockstar's. Let's see what did with a 40 caliber Taurus PT100 semi-automatic pistol. Interesting. Let's see, what does that look like? No, not even close. Okay. So I wonder why they went this route. That's but okay. I would say Versace estate, but whatever. Including palm tree, edge grips, engraved detailing, and high performance scope. That looks badass. If this is indication how the weapons are going to look, I'm very interested, but I would really like to see how it works with and without the scope, because some games get this wrong. So you see where this is right here? Sometimes this doesn't translate very well when you're actually shooting in games. A la maybe the best shooting game ever, or shooting mechanics in Destiny, right? When you think about hand cannons, the feel and everything feels really good. So honestly, I feel that GTA 6 should have the best. They had 13 years, and I feel that they should be number one when it comes to shooting. I'm not gonna lie. Red Dead felt pretty good. Red Dead 2 felt pretty good. So if this is an indication that, well, let me take that back. If it's anything like Red Dead, then it's a winner. And there they are right there. His and hers. So I'm going to take a wild guess that this is Jason's and this is Lucia's. Could be vice versa. I think I would rock this one right here. With and without the scope. Now, question. If this shooting mechanic is based on Red Dead, are we going to be able to dual wield? I have not heard anybody talk about that. Okay, I've watched a few videos here and there, and nobody had talked about this. This has to be talked about, because they had said that the wheel that we are going to use is going to be Red Dead 2. If that is the case, are we going to get dual wheel? Because if that is the case, having two of these bad boys, that's going to be insane. Look at the knife. The knife looks pretty good. This is something you would see in 70s, 80s, 90s. Look at the money, though. The money looks really, really good. I don't know what this contraption is here. I think this is actually like an ID. Yeah, this is not a clip or anything like that. This is money. There's an ID, and this is actually a knife, a switch knife, and this is the ammunition. Stronghold ammunition. Revolver, arm. Interesting. Okay. Personalized variants. Personalized sidearms with detailed engravings for Jason's Giraldi ES9 pistol and Lucia's K17 pistol. Here we go. These are the pistols that they're talking about. I'm guessing this is Jason's and this is Lucia, obviously. Sua Sponte. I wonder what that means. Look at the clip, ladies and gentlemen. And if I'm not mistaken, that is Benjamin Franklin. Nice, nice. Here is a hotel key. So this is actually modern. See, a lot of people are not talking about this. So it's going to have a Vice City theme, but you're going to be in the future. When did these keys come out? And if we go, if we go back to the money right here, when did these come out? So it's going to have a futuristic feel. It's not going to be lame, not saying lame, I'm sorry to those that grew up in those times, but it wasn't lame. But I'm just trying to say we're not going that old school. So I expect to have a really good assortment of weapons and accessories, right? I don't want to hear, limited accessories. Here we go. Okay, something I wanted to talk about here. My man right here, he looks great. I love the tattoos. I like the shirt. I like that. The chain. I mean, in this era, that's all you see. Pay attention to the watch, as in, could that be like a replica of a Rolex? I do love that you can see. Let me see. What? No, you can't. Nope. You can see the little hair follicles on his face. You can see the eyes through the glasses. You can see everything. Look at the hairs on his arm. You can see it on her. You can see a few little dots here. So you can see that the actual characters will have like freckles and stuff like that. That's good. She actually has makeup on. I want you to pay attention to her makeup. Her makeup is up to date. This is what the girls do now. See? Right there. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. It's going to be back in the days, and it's going to be now up to date, because they didn't do this type of makeup back in the days. This is now. Look at everything. Look at the laces. Just say, how did what is her name? Nicki Minaj. She said, fake lace fronts. Those don't look fake, man. Look how good that looks. Okay, Lucia. I'm still trying to figure out who is Lucia. We know who is she based off, but who does she actually look like in the world? Because this guy right here, I don't know if you guys remember, but this is who he reminds me of. I forgot the name of Sohan. So, how do you spell it? There is a scene in this movie where he looks just like him. And that's what I'm thinking. Images, sorry. I thought there was an image, unless I'm tripping, unless I'm thinking this one. But he kind of reminds me of him, his face, everything he's got going on. I don't know why that is. But he really does remind me of him. But with a whole lot of masculine features. So they really did a good job. Look at the nose. And that's on both of them. Look at her tattoo. This is very similar to 5. But it looks better because the characters aren't like boxy like GTA 5 was. So whether poolside or side by side, Jason and Lucia can look the part with exclusive outfits, tattoos, and more. And that's the Vice City style. Now I want you to look at all the rattan and stuff like that. Look at the supposedly what is that type of marble called? It's supposed to be either marble or Cadillac or something like that. I forgot the name of that stuff. Somebody can correct me. So here we go. Boom. More art style. So this is the one in the back that says Nola. Look at her, man. I gotta say, they did a really good damn job on her, man. Look at this. I want you guys to focus on this right here where the light is. You see that right there? You see the details, the transition from the dark to the lighter parts. That's the type of stuff that you want to look at when you're looking at designs. This is going to tell you how good the game is going to run. Look at it right here, right? Now, they could have done a little bit of AI, right? And that's okay. Again, I'm not against AI. A lot of people are. I don't care about that. Look at that, man. Now, another thing is, can we sit down? A lot of people are not talking about this. You're going right through the video and they're going straight through it. This is why I'm doing the live and I'm breaking it down. The fact that they are actually, she is sitting down, and this looks like some kind of, I don't know, kind of like a, what would I say, structure. She's just like sitting down on it. Lets us know that we could sit down on almost anything, right? And that's something that we want to look at, right? Because we always wanted basketball. We always wanted these things that we can do. So this leaves the door open for them to be able to do that. Look at how he's standing right there. Remember, GTA 5, we can look this way instead. This reminds me a lot of, what's his name, Madrazo, the way you're looking that way. But now we can look this way. Because remember, when we actually finish the heist, we're looking towards Los Santos. But we're facing that way, the other way. So this is where Lucia was sitting at. See what I mean? So that means that we can sit in these structures. I want you to pay attention to how glossy this is down here, right? Just amazing. I love what they have done. The way the colors are. If this is the way we get this game, that shit is gonna look flawless. Oh, what's going on now? There we go. Lucia again. She's standing. Look at that shit. She has one leg up. So hopefully we get this, because then that means that you're going to have different styles for your character to stand. I like that. Most modern games, that's what you're going to have, right? The style is amazing. This again is today's style. This is not back in the day style. So that means for all you folks that love to dress up your characters, this is what you want in your character, right? You want your character to look good. And the games that I play, when you reach the top level, or even in between, you're already dressing up your character. But this is one of the ways that the top-notch players, want to look. Another thing is muscle. Look at that. There's no fat right there. The transition from I think it's the bikini that she has on. That looks pretty good right there. Fit girls, this is the way they look, right? So I like that. Here we go. This is his safe house. Jason's safe house. Vehicles. Switch gears and soak up the sun in an army fatigue Tinka Dinka enduro motorcycle and Crest kayak. I love the fact that we'll be able to use the kayak. Look at this. This is not your GTA 5 greenery here. Look at the details, man, okay? That's going to look so dope. I wonder how is it going to be when we come down, and can we actually go out here and enjoy the dock, throw ourselves in the water, stuff like that. That would be amazing. There's the basketball court. Okay, again, a lot of people are not talking about this. They're not stopping. I've seen plenty of videos and they're just flying through this. They're not looking at the little small things that you need to pay attention, right? The satellite dish. Now, this is a retro thing, right? This is not like something that you see now, but you might have better TV shows than you did in GTA 5. Let me see. This right here is where you drop your boat right here. That's what that looks like to me right there. And there's water back there. So Jason's house is basically in a corner. That's crazy. And that is a coconut tree behind there. I like that. I like what I see. Here's some chairs and stuff. So great. All right. Here is the Dinka. Amazing. Military style. Look at the rubber. Look at the thread, man. Look at that. Look at the spokes. All black right here. This is what you see. I've seen plenty of these in Florida. Well, not the same one, obviously, but, you know, they're very similar. And this is what you see. Look at the details of the light. This right here, if this is actually his house, that is great. So then that means that you're probably going to have a, what, in GTA 5, we had 6 car garages, 10 car garages. If this is supposed to be a safe house, I wonder how many you're going to have. What are you going to have? A starter with 2? I don't know. Sky's the limit to what Rockstar wants to do, but I would think this is a 2-car garage right here, because I see no ending except for here. You can tell right here that there's an ending here, but there's not one here. So this might be a 2-car garage. Here's the kayak. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I was wondering about this because there's some games that you don't have boats or anything like that. So I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. I miss Red Dead 2. There's certain things in Red Dead 2 that I used to love to do. And if I could actually kayak in this game and obviously not get eaten by a gator, that would be awesome. Okay, so this is something that I would really truly love to do, and escape, right, from everything else in GTA, especially GTA Online. But we all know you're not going to be kayaking if in free roam without a private lobby. It's not going to happen. All right, a Canado retro build. Inject some muscle and classic styling into Jason's well-worn Vapid Ganado low-riding pickup with exclusive mods. Look at that. Again, look at the smoke. That's not GTA 5 smoke. That is real smoke right there. 2 antennas. I like that. Look at that. You got the clips in the front, the hood scoop. I like it. I really do like what they did here. They didn't go overboard. I like that. Look at the line going to the back. The inside of the, I guess you would say, pickup right here is actually orange to match the car. And it looks like that's burgundy in the inside or brown. Now, I also want you to pay attention to this, to the background right here. Look at that, man. They did a really, really good job. I mean, I have to say, Rockstar. If this is the way we get the game, look at this. This looks real. It really looks real. Like if this was a picture. And if this is the way we're gonna get the game, it's worth the $100, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Stop bitching. Stop bitching. It's worth the $100, man. Only on looks alone. Ride Out Customs transform vanilla vehicles into magnificent works of art with detailed interiors, exquisite rims, and dunk stylings. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. This is what I wanted to talk about, guys. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Okay, let's talk about the fish in the freezer that you got there that you weren't supposed to have. Let's talk about it. Okay, now let's talk about the car first. Amazing, looks good. I know plenty of dudes that would kill to have this right now in GTA 5. This looks really good. I like the way that this is green, this is gold. I hope we can choose the lights so we can have them clear, or this yellow lights. That would be amazing. And all this right here, right? I wish we can we have the ability to do all this, right? The rims look crazy. Look at the detail on the rims. I mean, on the tires. But look at the undercarriage. This is not like GTA 5. Okay, guys, this is not GTA 5. This is definitely 6. But the Ultimate Edition. So this is going to be locked behind the Ultimate Edition, right? Now maybe Rockstar down the line says, hey, we're going to go ahead and open it. Now let's talk about this, okay? If you can't afford it and you don't want to do any of those things, just buy the regular edition. Do not buy the Ultimate. But if immediately you want the Ultimate Edition because you want to enjoy all the stuff that Rockstar is going to give you, day one, go ahead and get it. Okay? We're talking about $80 to $100. That's $20 extra. Now, I know 80 is kind of steep, but a lot of people paid $120 for Forza 6 without really knowing what it was about, right? So why not pay $100 for a game that if it lasts as long as GTA 5, you're going to have for another 10, 13 years. Think about it. So I think $100 is not that bad, but we're gonna revisit this again. Okay, here we go. This is the interior of the car. Oh, look at That we didn't have in 5. Look at the details right here. Look at this. Oh, wow. Man. I can't. They got me. Look at that. Yeah, they got me. They got me, guys. I can't say much. Boom. Look at that. This is going to be our mechanic. Now we have 2. Okay, so that's one thing that, I had a conversation with someone, with a content creator. Not going to say any names. We were just talking, right? We said a lot. He had played GTA 5 and so did I. And this was one thing that we wanted more of. We didn't want a simple garage, but we wanted a garage that looked like a garage. This looks like a garage, okay? If this is the way the garage is going to look, we want it, right? Now, could you do something to the garage? We don't know that. We know this is not Forza 6, but would be nice. I love the fact that there's 2 bays and then there's somebody working on the car here. Now this could just be artwork, obviously, right? This could obviously artwork, but we don't know what we're gonna do with the garage. But it's good that they gave us something to work with, right? Something to talk about. If you look at the garage, you're gonna see a security camera there, 2 lifts, caution. There's your light. There's other buildings, so it's not like this is a standalone building. You got your duct and everything. They really did a good job. Apparently, this is going to be the office over here because this is where the camera is. There's your floodlights. There's a garage door. Obviously, another one here. Fire extinguisher. They did an amazing job, man. You see, safety, guys, safety. Number 1 thing, safety. And your boy over here is either billing or inspecting, or I don't know what he's doing, but looks really good, right? Amazing. Great job, Rockstar. Here's your guy right here, and this is Sarah's Unique Salon. Get signature salon styles for both Jason and Lucia, including facial hair for Jason and makeup and nails for Lucia. The women are going to love this, man, okay? Only open for business with Ultimate Edition. Again, if you're not looking for all this extra stuff, doesn't matter. It does not matter. Get the $80 version. If not, Ultimate Edition, right? Let's look at the styles. Now, we all know that in GTA 5, we have plenty of these, but they didn't look like this, bro. Look at this. Look at the zippers. I'm right now mentally comparing both. This looks amazing. Not only that, you can see his muscles. You can see hers, right? And you see the purple, the 2 lines. They really did a really, really good job here. Trying to see anything here. Look at the lights, AC. Trying to see if they give us any clues to anything, man. These are people's faces. I guess that's for the uniqueness and stuff like that. So, my question is, are we going to own any of this stuff? And online, okay? Look for something like that, right? If it's locked under the Ultimate Edition, we might be able to purchase these as properties, okay? Remember that, guys. Remember that. You don't know what you're going to get when it comes to GTA, but my money is that some of these will be properties. That is the mullets, and this is, I don't know what this would be. Get signature salon styles for both. Oh no, we already talked about that. That's the mullet right there. Again, look at the little, I don't know what you guys call this, the earring or whatever. Look at the facial. Look at the hairs right here. So when you take a haircut and the hair is coming back up, look at that. Beautiful. Really, really good job. Great details. This is the old Cardi B, Kim Kardashian ponytail. That's what that is. You got somebody there on the phone, cash register. I wonder if we can go in there and take the money, see how that goes. You know what I'm saying? Here is Lucia. She's getting her nails done and everything. Here's the lights. Some kind of romance here. Confirmed. Blue hair, green hair. So you guys will have different color hairs. Here's the freckles I was talking about. Beauty marks and stuff like that. Great job, Rockstar. I know I've been hard on you in the past, but you have definitely redeemed yourself. No scrunchie. I think that's her hair. Good, it's right there. Here it is. All right. I wanted to talk about this watercraft. Shih Tzu Squallow. Perfect for casting in Gambit Bay. So apparently this is going to be called the Gambit Bay. I recognize this right here, by the way. And reeling in catches of all sorts. So we're going to be able to fish from the boat. That's a good question. This gradient pink and blue Squallow docked at Washington Beach is made open ocean ready with an exclusive landed weapons crate. All right. So let's talk about the elephant in the room here. Okay. This looks insane. Got the helicopters. You got the birds. The background looks crazy. I want you to look to the left. Right there is a yacht. Okay? So nobody else covered this. There is the yacht. There is another helicopter. Notice the green and the red, not just green or red like a GTA 5. Look at the buildings. Looks crazy. Look at all the, well, you're going to see it on this building, but you're going to see it in the background. You're going to have colors now in the buildings, okay? You're going to have colors down here in the ground. But this right here, this one actually has a livery on it. Some tags in the back. This is definitely something a little bit more modern, but the yacht to the left is also more modern. Look at the water. It's very different. But another thing is weapon crate. Okay, so there's going to be some missions that we're going to be doing. So the driver might be able to shoot, but we all know that, let's say in this instance, Lucia can be shooting and she can pick her own weapons. That is amazing. That is cool. But let's talk about the elephant in the room. Are we finally going to get docks, right? Are we going to get docks for our boats? I hate having to call somebody to get boats and for it to come out randomly somewhere. Bro, give us a dock. Give us docks, okay? Give us a property for boats. That type of stuff. You know, that's what we want because that's what you have all over the place in Florida. And especially in Miami. Docks, right? But look at this, man. It looks amazing. It did a really, really, really good job. Bravo, bravo. Here it is again. The dolphins. Let's talk about the boat right here. Look at that, man. That's what I'm talking about. You can put your fish in there. Now, obviously, he's not fishing. Look at the seagull. That looks great. I don't see any fishing gear. However, I do see scuba gear. So that would be dope if we can go scuba. Again, look at the shape that she's in. Look at the shape that he's in. They don't look boxy. Look at that. Look at the tricep coming down. That's what I'm talking about. Look at the dolphin. If you spend some time in Florida, anywhere, you're going to see dolphins all over the place, right? So great job to Rockstar in that one right there. Very interested in seeing the drinks and stuff like that. There we go. This is what I wanted to see right here. Bravo. Bravo. Cops, helicopter, and then boats after you. That's what I want to see. If we choose to spend our time on the boats, this is what I want to see. I want that smoke, right? In GTA 5, it's very easy to get away from the boats and, you know, get away from the helicopters. Let's get to it. I want this to be very, very hard. Look at that, man. Look at the way it looks. Here we go again. Like I was just talking about. Now Lucia's driving, and he has the gun in his hand, right? So that's amazing. And right back at you. Look at that, right? So, interesting. Look at this. You got 2 engines on the police boat. I kind of like this police boat. That means that this one is, the cockpit is in the middle. This is also in the middle, but this one has a top helicopter. He's aiming also. That means somebody's driving. There he is. Look at the propellers, man. You can see the good details. You can see the ripples in the water. Great job. Great job. Great job, Rockstar. Here we go. Oh, I like it. Stock 305. Style various unique and exclusive looks for Jason and Lucia at Stockyards. Premier destination for elevated streetwear. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. Again, if you don't want all this, stick to the $80. If you want it all, buy the Ultimate Edition. Now, this would be the third property, okay, that you would get with the Ultimate Edition. I say it's worth it at only $100. Pay attention to the sneakers. I like that. Pay attention to her dress. Yo, that's crazy. Look at the hair. What is this? A snow leopard? But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about the vehicle. Talk about the clothes, how everything looks, how fluid everything is. Look at that. Everything is fluid, right? Look at the lights on the car. Very modern. The design right here, very Miami-like. If you've ever been to Miami, you'll know that this is stylish from Miami. It does get kind of nippy down there, so you could be wearing one of these, I guess, right? So yeah, Ultimate Edition. There it is once again. Now, what is this? I don't know exactly what this is, but it looks pretty dope. So here, I see a little GT5 in here, and the way this part, I love the collars, but the way this one sways, I don't know if you guys can see the resemblance between both games right there. But I love the fact that he is like a chameleon, right? You can change a whole bunch of different features in his face. And it makes him look like a whole different person, to be honest with you. But it is Jason. Another thing, I don't know if you noticed, but he has more weight in this picture. Again, look at the hair follicles. Pay attention to the, I think, 22 he's got on there. Everything looks great, even in the back. Good job, Rockstar. Right there, she's got this little goth thing going, little rocker girl. Say sorry, V Vice. Nice. So apparently this is one of the clothing shops. I don't know what this is that she's standing in front. Hopefully it's a clothing drop. That would be so dope. But awesome job. Again, look at that. The abs, you know. She's in shape. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that about what Rockstar is doing. Here it is again. Stock 305. This is on the outside. You're going to see a lot of buildings in Florida, in Miami like this. So great job, you know. Look at some trash right there on the floor. Little GTA 5 right there for you. Mudding. Really. Okay, so vehicle in garage, 67 Vapid Dominator buggy, a Mud Club Monster, offering impressive off-road handling for the backwoods of Mount Calaga and beyond. Conveniently stored at the Paradise Garage in Watson Bay. It's very important. Which features a weapon locker plus a secure place to deposit stolen goods to be fenced. Now, listen to that. Pay attention. I didn't hear nobody else talk about this, right? And we're talking about the big content creators. Okay, you got to pay attention to what people say, right? The breakdowns. Paradise Garage in Watson's Bay. Locate what it is and location, which features a weapon locker, right? We wanted weapon lockers in garages. We got it. plus secure place to deposit stolen goods to be fenced. What are the goods that you would use, that you would actually store under the fence? Boats, cars, motorcycles, jeeps, stuff like that. So your stolen vehicles, okay? This is what you're going to put in there. I don't think it's going to be weapon crates or any of that stuff. This has to be vehicles. So it'll be a good idea if we can steal the vehicles and then make them into mudding or anything else we want. That would be great. But let's look at the vehicle itself. So this is something you're going to see in a lot of games right now with rally and stuff like that, where they're going to have the wheel on the back. The lights are amazing. It looks really good. Here are the tires again. Look at the details. Look at the details in the mud, the water, mudding. This is what I said, that it wouldn't be Miami or Florida if we didn't have mudding. Mudding is an essential. And I said that the other day, that they have to have money. And I cannot read. Wayman's, is that Wyman's World? Okay, number 6. 305-553. I don't know what 44. Okay, they didn't give us anything. I'm trying to really dissect all of these. I can't see anything here. All right, let's keep going. Boom. Oh my God, look at that. Look at the details. The mud, the water. Look at that. Look at the undercarriage, bro. This is going to be huge for the car guys, right? The car guys are definitely going to love. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Woo! Big rally wheel, which is what you use for mudding. Love the dials. Look at this. You don't see this in GTA 5. You don't see stuff like this, man. This looks really good. Great job, guys. Look at that. Wow. There we go again. Again, pay attention to the undercarriage. Look at that. Looks really, really good. Now let's peep the garage. Right here, there's a door. I don't know if that's a big door or small door. So we don't know what's there. There's the door and there's a garage door. So apparently this is the property they're talking about. Great. Look at the rocks and the pebbles and stuff like that. Loading area. It looks great. I wonder how many vehicles is this. Look, judging by the building, it looks like you can put 6 vehicles in there already. Another thing that I was paying attention to see if they had water towers, and I think that's what it is right there, and that's a confirmation for me right there. Great. Elegant Fan Tattoo, Stockyard's most iconic ink bar, which, let me tell you something, Florida is all you have all over the place. Tattoos, motorcycle shops, all of these things, right? It's what you're gonna have in Florida, all over the place. Signature tattoos for both Jason and Lucia, all designed by the artist. Collective File. You don't know who that is. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. Again, this is the 5th property, I believe it's 5th, that you will be getting with the Ultimate Edition. Again, 80 to 100 bucks, worth it. It is totally worth it. Especially if later on the line they say, hey, you can own it. That'll be big. Now, if this is the sign, bro, that is huge. That's bigger than he is. Love it. Is this your fate? Fang Tattoo. Okay, what is this? I know Frank TRK Trick Tattoo. I don't know. What we won't know. AR304B. Trying to pay attention to stuff. I didn't get anything from that one. There's Lucia with a cuts. Yo, look at that. Look at the tattoos, bro. Look at the sneakers. Oh man, the ladies are gonna love this, man. I don't know one lady that's not gonna be into this game. This game is gonna be so iconic. Look at that. This is new colors. This is not old colors. New tattoo machine. This is all new stuff, guys. This is not old school stuff here, right? Powder free back in the days. Those gloves weren't powder free, right? Cling wrap. All this stuff is new. Fire extinguisher. Here goes some letters again. VIC. Monty. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, look at that. Look at her. Amber Rose, maybe? I'm thinking Amber Rose right here is the cut that she has. Pay attention to the nails. So you can get long nails, short nails, however you want. Pay attention to the foam though. See that right there? That's different. Actually, no, my bad. Now I'm paying attention. It looks like one of the first few iPhones that came out. So you can get tattoos here all over the place. That's a good confirmation. Nice, cool, okay. There they are again. There he is. This is like the old bar rocker dude. Pay attention to the bike to the left. Woo! That is very similar to a Harley. Hopefully we can get something like this. Better configurations for the bikes. That would be lovely. This is I forgot what you call these damn, the bamboo tree. That'd be nice if we can add a few of these in our houses or mansions or whatever you want to call it. So here the letters now complete. I don't know what these two are. I don't know. Ink? I guess. Look at the tattoos, boys. Look at that. I'm not big on these right here, but I'm big on these. Look at hers. Look at the sneakers from another side. Look at the top she has. That's pretty cool. I like everything I see here, guys. I like everything. I'm trying to dissect this as I go, but I don't find anything that is going to give us any clues to anything. Here we go. So, we've seen one guy in the tattoo shop, and that looks like it's the owner. So the ladies, we've seen the ladies in there. We have a new Delix. That's what it's called. It's not pinball, and it's definitely not one of the machines from GTA 5. So I just confirmed that these are coming back. Look at the body types. See, these two are very different. So you can see the volumes that you can have your character. So we're gonna look at the tattoos. Look at this. But this is real. This is real stuff right here. It looks really real. I like that. Look at the colors, the way they change on him, and that's probably because of the lights. I like that. Look at the purple. Oh man, they did an amazing job once again. Velux, Flux, Love. Gotta pay attention. That's a dog with hair. Fang. Eat you, does that say? I don't know. Okay. That's hardcore right there. One-Eyed Willie's, the Canis, right? That's returning. This mosh shop in Lake Lueneda, specializes in the off-road modifications and hand-painted automobile artistry. Only open for business with the Ultimate Edition. Now, guys, I want you guys to listen to what I'm about to say because this makes a lot of sense, right? You got to break down what they just said. Specializes in off-road modifications. So that means this location could be just this location only. You go there just for this. So it could be that if you want tuning for a tuning car, you go to that type of shop. So I love the fact that this gives you something else to do. I would love to have different dealerships for different cars, different shops for different things. Remember, earlier when we are looking at the money car, you had a place for the money car. So that means that there's two different locations for vehicles. And in this one, you can also do artistry to the car. So look at that. You can get your car painted and stuff like that. I wonder if you can get it wrapped. You know, that'll be great. And the car looks amazing. Look at this, man. You see this? What this looks like? This blows GTA 5 out of the water. Look at it. Look at the bottom of the vehicle. You didn't see this in GTA 5. The marble on the background with the green. They did an amazing job, man. I am willing to pay the $100. Take my money now. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Look at the thread. Look at all that. Take my money. $100. Let's go. And I'm not getting paid by Rockstar, okay? But I just gotta say, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. You got 3 technicians there. You come in, you got colors all over the place. So this is the way the car came in. And this is the way the car looks now. Okay? Before, after. Before, after. The car looks great. Now, it only looks like they got a paint job. It doesn't look like they did too much to the car. Let me take that. Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't look like it did much to the car. It's just a paint job, but the paint job is enough. Oh, wait a minute. It has a hood. So, the before and after, this one doesn't have a hood. That one does a hood. I think they also painted the bottom of the car. If I'm not, of the truck. Yeah, you see it's painted. So yeah, wow. Now this part is not painted. This isn't painted. That isn't painted. So that lets you know that you're gonna have really good customization, because look at that. The top looks great. Okay, that looks very liquid. It looks really good with the car. So I like the garage safety. Thank you, my man. Look at the height, bro. That looks like a good from there to there. Looks like a good 20. No, that's not even 24. Hell no. That's like 30 inches off the ground. I like that. I like that. Look at that. Hopefully we can have stuff like this, and hopefully this could be a property that we get. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. Good Time Gear. A capsule collection of apparel and accessories inspired by the Good Time State's hit TV show character Maka and Gator. So now, obviously, this is a TV show that you're going to see in GTA 6. And I like that, right? That they finally decided to capitalize on their own, I don't know, I guess their own TV shows. Looks pretty good. I ain't going to lie. It's not something I would wear, but okay, whatever. Look at that. Oh, even in the background, nice. I like that. I like that. I like they did that. Cool, cool. Also confirms the type of hats that we're gonna have. Hold on, wait a minute. That bracelet. I want to see a little bit more. Again, you can see the eyes. Look at that. Nice thin little chain. And again, look at the facial features. Amazing. There we go. Oh. Gang Pound, Pit Youngins. Oh, here we go. The YNs. Let me stop. Illegal goods store. Rapid and compound of one of Southside Vice City's loudest and most socially active gangs, and escaped safely to score some special items in distinct contraband. Now, this is very insane, but I like it. It's something new, right? They gave the gangs identities, and I like that, right? It's not like it was in GTA 5. It feels like these gangs actually have something, that they identify with, and they identify with everything that they steal. Okay, and also look at what they did here socially. Probably streaming it, aka Instagram. Most socially active gangs, and escape safely to score some special items in distinct contraband. So this is who you want to go see, okay? Damn, look at that. You got yo, do you know what that is, right? We're going to leave that alone, okay? We're going to leave it alone. And special commission, classic car collection. Track down a variety of abandoned classic and work-in-progress project cars and revitalize them to their former glory in this special commission from eccentric collector and local fixer Wyman. Okay, so that's who was on that car, Wyman. Okay, so let's talk about the vehicle here in the back. I don't remember the name of the car, but it looks really good. That's probably not a wrap, but a paint job. That looks great. I want to talk about the building. The typical lots and stuff like that, garages, stuff like that you're going to see in Miami. So great job. Auto salvage. So this is a salvage yard. So there you go. In Forza 5, you've seen a whole bunch of these. So good job. This is very current. Toolboxes, stuff like that. He looks like a guy that works in a garage. Great job, Rockstar. Look at the wrench, man. Just the details. The details look really, really good. He doesn't look boxy. See that right there? It lets you know they paid really good attention to the character. So if you want to work out, stuff like that, I'm looking forward to that. I wanted to see if you can actually work on how your character looks. This is amazing. Look at that. Oh, so glossy. Look at the details, man. Look at that R. I wonder if that R is for Rockstar. They deserve it. Boom. Look at that. That was the Deviants. Look at the interior. Look at that, man. Look at that. 915. You can 315. Excuse me. You can see it. Oh my God! Great job. There we go. Oh my God! Can't wait. Duck Super, something like that. 36. Look at. Oh my God! Look at this tire rim package. You didn't see this in GTA 5. So this looks like a good 4 inches in this dish, excuse me. And I'm just speechless because I know there's more. Wow, you see that? Damn, great job. Good job. I gotta give it up to them. Look at the syrups. Oh my God, look at that. Attention to detail. Look at underneath the carriage, man. Look at that. Oh, bro. I can't wait till this game comes out. The Riata. Off-road vehicle. Look at that. Mudding. You can tell they're mudding with this thing. Love it. Look at the old school. Oh, God. And here we are again. There's her gun right there. Man, looks great. Oof. Look at that. These little palms all over Florida. I'm glad to see them here. Look at the buildings. Good news. We don't see any unfinished buildings here. Hey, what's up, man? What's up, Raven? Oh, really? I didn't know that, man. My apologies. I didn't know you was there. I really have to pay attention to GTA 6, because I'm commenting on it. So, my apologies, Raven. Okay, I like everything I see here. So let's go back. All right, let's go down here. Okay, vintage Vice City pack. You know what this is right here. I don't have to tell you. This is Tony Montana's sister right here. 100%. Curly hair, the red dress. You know what that is. This is supposed to be, I guess, dude from the Miami Vice. Great job. Welcome back to Vice City. Featuring a timeless 55 Vapid, Stenier sedan, and garage alongside Ocean Beach, decadent outfits and hairstyles for both Jason and Lucia, and an iconic weapon pattern for echoes the excess of the past. I can't really see. Okay, let's keep going. There it is. There's the Vapid boys. Look at that. Look at that. Straight to Bennies. Let me stop. No more Bennies, man. No more Bennies. But I'm sure they'll be, you can do that. Look at that. I guess it's raining or something like that. Look at the gloss on the floor. From the rain. Amazing. Looks so good, man. Look at them. Love birds. Love it. Here we go. 55 Rapid Stainer Cruise Shore Drive in this classic sedan and story in the short court personal garage. That's just a stone's throw from the glistening sands of the ocean beach. Thank God you can have garages all over the place. It features a weapon locker. Good. Plus a secure place to deposit stolen goods to be fenced. Now, good and bad. Okay, the reason why this is good and bad is because if you do have a weapon locker in the vehicle, that means that you won't have the wheel. That looks pretty good. That looks really good. Look at that. Ah, that looks so accurate. Look at that. Oh, look at the back. This is making me miss Miami, man. It's making me miss Miami. Look at that. Look at the palm trees. Nice. And I love they did the effect like if it was a real camera, but this is really focusing and this is out of focus. I like that. Great job, Rockstar. Pay attention to small stuff. Oh, there they are. Pay attention to everything else that's going on the side. You see that right there? It was iconic in the 80s and 70s, even in the 90s. I like that. Look at the way this looks, man. That looks so good, man. Look at the sunglasses. He's looking like Kevin Sorbo. Got it. That's who he's looking like in here. He's looking like Kevin Sorbo, if you know who that is. All right, outfit and hairstyles. Dress for excess with Jason's effortlessly chic. I got that right. Chic linen suit in vintage pastel, complemented by the cut of the coif of the decade of decadence. Show everyone the world is yours in Lucia's red sequin mini dress and curls. Where does that come from? Scarface. The world is yours, right? So we know that's what it's about. Man, look at this hair. Look at this hair, bro. They did an amazing job. Look at the makeup. Again, I told you guys about her makeup in the first few pictures. I said this makeup is not 80s makeup. The makeup is today's makeup. Also, the freckles and stuff like that, they paid really good attention. They did a good job. Look at her lips. Sorry, guys, a little thirsty. The hoop earrings, everything is on point. They got it right. There it is right there. I wonder how this is going to shoot. I'm really interested in the gunplay of this game, right? Because it has to be better than the old one. It looks good, man. Looks very good. Look at the hair, everything. Details, amazing. Now, these are stills. Don't get it twisted. It's not something you're going to see like in the game like this, all right, guys? But look at that. Martini. The stars, the nails. I told you guys will be able to do that. So, ladies, good for you. Good for you. Look at all the lights and everything. The buildings lighting up. That's what I'm talking about. If this is true, now this could be something that they did as artwork. Like, this might not make it to the game, but imagine if you can be drinking a drink in a social gathering and you can eat the olives and all this stuff. That would be game breaking. I'm just going to let you know, okay? And this is what I expect for a game that took this long to make. For them to do stuff like that. I like that. And the fact that she's not even looking at the camera, she's looking to the side. That's real. I like that. Great job, Rockstar. Here he is with these glasses. Now, this is old school glasses right here. It looks like he changes a lot depending on the hairstyle, the beard, the clothes, and everything. So look for him to do that type of stuff. The original Kingpin adorned most guns with a tropical pattern inspired by Tommy Vercetti's iconic palm tree button-up. So I was wrong. I don't think this is Versace. I mean, it could be because he was a designer. Look at that. I wonder what kind of vehicle this is, but this does look good. Look at the stack. Look at the stack. No ID here, but they obviously just came from doing some type of robbery. And I like the fact that look at the bump in the back. Look at the bag. Look at the details. It's not like GTA 5. I can't wait to get my bag. You know who I'm talking about. It's us. We back. Vintage Vice City pack. Look at that. Look at the muscle. You can tell. Oh, man. Hey, Lucia, you've been working out. Latina that works out. I like that. I like that. And, of course, man, look at that. Been there. The Miami Heat Arena is not too far from there, so I'm guessing that's it right there. Right here, right by there, you can come in with your boats. You usually see speed boats, yachts, so that stuff right there. And that's where you have, if I'm not mistaken, what is the name of that restaurant? A Hard Rock. There is one right there by the water. It's like a boat. This is supposed to be the marina. It's not this close, but they had to put everything together, right? Look at the plane right there. It's another helicopter. Some construction over here, please. Do not do that. Do not bring that building back. Do not bring that building back. If they bring that building back, I'll be so upset. Yes, I want to see all finished buildings. And I want to be able to have races around here, right? Maybe give Force a competition. Look at the boats. That looks great. Look at this, man. Vice City, USA. Jason and Lucia have always known the deck is stacked against them. But when an easy score goes wrong, they find themselves on the darkest side of the sunniest place in America, in the middle of a criminal conspiracy stretching across the state of Leonida, aka Miami, forced to rely on each other more than ever if they want to make it alive. Make it out alive. So I like what they did, right? So basically the characters, okay, have an interest in making it out alive. Okay? So, and they made a love story. We don't really know what the love story is, how this happened, how she went to jail. But I love that they're not sharing, and I hope they don't share it. Because that gives us time to put all this together, to wonder, to make videos, to say, hey, what if this, what if that? I don't want to know her story until I play the game. I'll be honest with you. I hope they keep it to themselves. Keep it to yourself, Rockstar. Don't let us know anything about what really is going on. Just give us stuff like this, right? Here, if you break it down, so when shit hits the fan, they rely on themselves. Really. Forced to rely on each other. I wouldn't say forced. I think they put that there to kind of give you some smoke. I think they love relying on each other. And you can tell by all the pictures and stuff like that. This is going to be very iconic. I love the story. Trailer 2, you guys have seen the trailer. You guys can see it somewhere else. People and places. Wow, this is long, man. We're gonna be here forever. Yo, Jeer, what's up? What's the difference between premium edition? So, I'm glad you remembered. Always ask questions. When you ask questions, I will find answers. Between gray. Oh, sorry. I did not want. Oh, actually, we don't have to switch the stream. Give me a second. I'll go over here. I have an iPad, and I can easily find out. Yo, what's up, Gunnar? Bonnie and Clyde, that's right. I hear some parts will be closed off until you do the missions for them to be unlocked. I prefer it that way. Raven. I do prefer it that way. Like most games, I wish they do that, and I hope it stays that way. Okay? So you ask, what is the difference between editions? And I already know what it is, but we're going to look for the answer online. So standard edition is 80, ultimate edition is 100, pre-order bonus. Both editions include the vintage Vice City pack if you ordered. And that is for the pre-order bonus, right? So I'm just gonna be honest with you. Ultimate edition. I think what it is. Okay, so you actually asked me, but I don't think you. There it is. Your question was the difference. Premium edition. Well, I don't think there is a premium edition. You mean ultimate edition? Yeah. So the standard edition, you're just getting the regular game. In the ultimate edition, you're getting everything. You're getting all the properties. You're also going to get vintage Vice City pack for pre-ordering. Another thing is, guys, I was going to wait to the end, but since you asked, and you know I love when you guys ask me questions because I get to answer. Unfortunately, if you pre-order, you will get GTA. What is that called again? GTA. That service that they have that they charge you recurrently every month for. You're going to get it for 1 whole month. If you do not, GTA Plus, there you go. And if you do not cancel, they're going to keep charging you for it. So, that right there lets us know, yes, GTA Plus, thank you. That lets us know that the monetization is going to be crazy in this game. And I have to say, I was right. I hate to say it, but I was right. If you go way back in my stream about a year ago or two, I said that the monetization is going to be crazy for this game. I said that they're going to be charging you for places, which they are, right? In order for you to get the locations that you're getting now, that we're showing right now, you're going to have to pay the 120. The 20 is for it to expire. I don't know how that works, Gunnar. I would have to see. Yeah, it's only $20 difference, so everybody's going to go for the ultimate version. Yes, it's going to have tattoos, different stores, all kind of stuff. So, exactly. Jer, you asked the question, is it worth the money? I already said yes, it is worth the money. But this is the problem. They're not going to stop there. This is for the story. When online comes out, it's going to get crazy. So you're paying $100 for this version. Hear me out. Then, if in story mode, they locked the locations, the properties and stuff like that on the paywall, they're going to do it again in online. In how many? Yep, and shark cards too. So there we go. Locations, shark cards, here's the big one. Whether you like it or not, it's coming. MK2, the club, everything. You're going to have to pay for everything, bro. So you're looking at paying about $500 to $1,000 on this game. If not more. Think about it. By the time it's all said and done, and let's not forget, What happens when the mansions come out? Oh my God, bro. They're going to hit you hard. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, of course you're going to have shark cars. Shark cars are never going to go away. Exactly. They're going to do it like they did in RDR2 and GTA 5. Well, what they're going to do, they're going to offer all three bikes. You got to understand who you're dealing with. You're dealing with Rockstar. Rockstar, they're not dumb. They're not idiots. They know how to make money. Remember, a guy spent $1 million on shark cards. Let me say it again. A guy, a human being just like us, okay, spent $1 million on shark cards. Okay? Now, let me explain this to you. I've played this game. I probably have over 5,000 hours. I don't know how many hours in this damn game, bro, okay? There's not enough content to go over $1,000. Okay, GTA 5. To spend money. Let's just take 2,000. But $1 million? What the hell was he spending $1 million on? I don't know. He just wanted to spend $1 million. I'll be honest with you. He just wanted to spend $1 million. There's not enough content in GTA 5 to spend $1 million. So this is exactly why we waited so long for this game. Because people were just spending money left and right. $25 million per week. Not per month. Per week they were making on shot cards. And on the game. Why would you be in a hurry? If we would have said 5 years ago, you know what, fuck it, we're not spending anything on this game, we would have got that game right away. But some people want to spend $1 million on the game, so guess what? You know, there you go. Most definitely, because PC, you can mod it. Okay? And it's expected. I'm expecting people to mod day one. That they're going to play. They're going to be a lot of people getting booted. A lot of accounts being, which they love, because once they ban you, right? You can get probably another IP and go around it, but you have to buy the game again. So Rockstar's not against it, right? They are and then they're not, because they're going to charge you again. Okay. Gotcha. Who's CJ Mod? So, let me go through this. When the sun fades and the neon glows, everyone has something to gain and more to lose. That is correct. Woo! Oh, I thought it was fatigue. Okay, ocean view. Yes. You see, this is what this looks like, man. This is what it really looks like, brothers. Okay? Exactly. Slam bands all the way. One shark card, but I knew how to do the grind. Of course, you always want to do the grind. Yo, look how... You can even see that... Oh, my God, bro. Look. Attention to detail. Look at this. This type of stuff I noticed. Look at the veins. Look. This looks real, bro. Okay? They did an amazing job. There's the flag. Attention to detail. They did a really good job. Thanks, Rockstar. What is this? Oh, whoops. All right, let's keep going. Jason Duvall. Jason wants an easy life, but things just keep getting harder. Procrastinator. Jason grew up around grifters and crooks. Didn't we all? After staying in the army, trying to shake off his troubled teens, he found himself in the Keys doing what he knows best. Working for local drug runners. It might be time to try something new. Looks like Jason might be trying to clean his life. So here comes Lucia, and that's what I'm really looking for. So here he has hair. Here he doesn't. So this is probably in two different times of his life. But this right here looks like a jet ski. Or it could be a motorcycle, but that's a wide motorcycle. Hopefully it's not what I think it is. So here he is here. Look at the watch, man. Nice. The money clip. Look at the cigarette lit. Let's look at it. Uh-oh. Yep. He's letting him know, hey, two guys coming to get you. So they're ready to fight. Bar fights. Thank you. Thank you. Authentic bar fights would be nice in the game. That'll be cool. Let me see what you guys saying here. Maybe 40 for what? For the online game? Hell no. You're gonna pay premium, brother. You think they're gonna do it like the Outlaw Pass? I don't think so. I think they're gonna charge premium for that game. I think they want most of their money up front, which means I'm going to say, looking at this, your online game might be about $40 to $60, and it's gonna be worth it. But I'm gonna say this: it should come out with private lobbies immediately for people that love grinding in peace. There needs to be a balance in the game. If not, this game is going to be like Arc Raiders right away. People that work and all this shit, they do not want to be messed around with when it come out of work. They need to understand that. If not, people are, how can I say it? Taking their wallet away, right? This is why a lot of people stop playing RDR2. If RDR2, they would put private lobbies, I would play it. I don't want to be out there having to do... No. I don't have time for that shit, man, okay? We need private lobbies. I don't think so. This is going to be all new characters. All new characters. But that's what I'm saying. But this is a newer game than RDR2, so it's going to be more than $30. You think CJ and them will make it? I don't think so. I think they're going to have characters like them, yes, but not those right there. This is a lager, and this is a regular... I forgot the name of the beer. I like that, man. Look at the tattoos. Look at the chain. You see the chain, how it dips in to his chest? That's the type of things I like to see. Great. Look at that. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. My character is going to be cracked. Watch. I'm telling you, boys, we're gonna do it big. If anything happens, look at that. I'm right behind you. So he's talking to her, to Lucia. Another day in paradise, right? Meeting Lucia could be the best or worst thing to ever happen to him. Jason knows how he'll like it to turn out, but right now it's hard to tell. So, who knows how this love story is going to end? That's an M4 right there. There it is. What I wanted to see. What I wanted to see. Look at that M4. Nice. My boy over here. Boom. On the phone. Different colors. So this is going to be kind of like an iPhone 6, 7, 8. Something like that. Where they had colors. There's the Corvette. Or Corvettes. There you are. Official. We can fish. Hopefully we can fish. That would be great. I'll be spending most of my times out there. Fishing. Look at that. Looks amazing. Look at that. Oh, man. Uh-oh. I think Lucia is going to be the troublemaker. He wants to go ahead and change, and she is a troublemaker. Or she bits off a little too much, and they have to pay some money back. And so they both stop doing robberies and stuff like that. I think that's what's going to happen here. Some way, somehow, she got in trouble. Probably what happens is this. I'm going to give you the story right here. She gets out of jail. She owes money. Some way, somehow. Or somebody's looking for her. Something's going on. And that is exactly how this goes. Okay? It's on her. All this happens because of something that she did. Now, I'm not blaming her. I'm just letting you know that that is how the game is going to be. If you hear all the wording that they just said, it says that he's looking for a simple life, and right now he can't because of her. All right. There could be secret villains in the game. No. Tom River City, Lance Vance, Ken Rosenberg, the OG Vice City man. Character I can definitely see in GTA 6. Yes, the older Vice City characters, I can see them coming. It could be funny to see Gay Tony a third time as old man, but unlikely. This would be his scene, actually, to be honest with you. Or they may say, hey, we're going to bring somebody else's new. Or they could copy East State GG. Who's that? All right. Lucia Caminos. Lucia's father taught her to fight as soon as she could walk. Life has been coming at her swinging ever since fighting for her family landed her in the Leonida Penitentiary. Sure luck got her out. Lucia has learned her lesson. Only smart moves from here. I don't know. But look at that. Look at the sweat. All that. I love that. I love that. Look at that. Oh, I told you guys. This game is 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s. Look at that. Right there. The iPhone. Right there. Look at that, bro. Look, that looks amazing, man. Looks great. More than anything, Lucia wants a good life for her mom has dreamed of since their days in Liberty City. But instead of half-baked fantasies, Lucia is prepared to take matters into her own hands. The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got. That is true. Actually, let's look at the bigger picture here. Nothing to the left, but look at that. Look at the veins. I like that. Let's look back here. You got a dude. Hey, stop looking at my girl's ass, man. Okay, come down, bro. Ooh, the drink. Look at that. That looks so real, bro. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. You can actually, okay, through the sunglasses. Nice. The coconut trees. You got the chulas in the back. Nice. Here she is in the pen. Damn, look at that hater. I guess she's leaving. She's either coming or leaving. I think she's coming in. Fresh out of prison and ready to change the odds in her favor. Lucia's committed to her plan no matter what it takes. I think she doesn't meet Jason right away. And life with Jason could be her way out. That's what I thought. So I think she doesn't meet Jason before she goes to jail. I think she meets him out of jail. So my theory makes sense. There's the motorcycle. Let's look at the bigger pictures here. She's at the nightclub. Interesting. Uh-oh. That's not Jason. They don't want to show too much. There's your Florida license plate, liquor bar, which you have plenty of those in Miami. Yo, look at this. You see that right there? It lets us know that this is a 2000 bike right here. It's not a 99. This is a 2000s bike. There you go. Truly amazing. Truly amazing. Love it. Only in Oneida. Home to the neon-soaked streets of Vice City and beyond. Cohampton. What if, my God, we're not even, look at this. I'm going to be here till midnight. What if everything to the internet was true? Jason's friend and fellow associate of Brian's, Kyle, feels safest hanging out home, snooping on Coast Guard comms with a few beers and some private browser tabs open. Pay attention to what they say here. Jason's friends and fellow associate of Brian's. Dude's name is Kyle Hampton. So this is a bar that they're co-owners. I believe this is what it is. The bar that they were in when the two dudes came in. So these dudes own the bar. Boom. Violence is cool. Thanks, video games. Lure Real. There's the garage. Brian's. Never mind. It's a garage. Thought it was a bar. It's either a garage or a place for boats. Because you see, here's a boat. And the reason why I say that, place for boats, is because this is where you hang the boats, where you put them in the air. So it's a boat shop. They have a boat shop. All right, here we go. This right here is a staple in Florida. You're going to have a ton, and I mean a ton, of mini golf, and there's going to be gators in there. All over the place. I've played and they're amazing. But look at the details, man. Look at the details. Nice. Love it. Love it. Shark tooth right there. Love it. The aliens. There you go, guys. You guys got your aliens back. Here we go. There are way too many birds flying around in perfect formation. Yeah, that's the drug birds. Is their hair system similar to RDR? I don't think so. I can't for God made again. You sure do you need to survive with them hacked? What do you mean by that? I'm gonna be. What do you mean by that, Raven? I'll be honest. Someday I want to see Manhunt 3. That would be nice. Man, we never ever solved the Mount Chiliad mystery. What kind of Easter egg hunt we gonna have in GTA 6? Don't know. That's a good one. Right? That's a good question. I like that. Keep it going, guys. Open your mind up. Let me know what you guys think. All right, here we go. This is what I thought was their business, Brian's, but I guess not. You can play pool. Good. You can drink beer wherever you want. I want that. Social life. I want us to have a social life in this game. Look at dude is ripped. That's what I'm talking about. In some pictures, he's not as ripped, so that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. His weight fluctuates. Pay attention to the iguana. We have iguanas everywhere in Florida. He has one. Nice. And I guess gator pants or something. I don't know. But everything looks legit here. He don't look like he's too happy. Look like he's pissed. Here we go. My boy over here just fizz ass all over the place. He's definitely not ripped, but he's tattooed up. All right. The psychopaths are in charge. Get used to it. Kyle is at the low tide of America and happy there. Casual paranoia, loves company, but his friend Jason has bigger plans. Visit Leonida. Tour a few of the must-see destinations across the Sunshine State. Vice City. Ooh. You see these all over in Florida, my guy. This is where you're going to find the best fishes, buddy. Okay? We're a long way from the 80s, but Vice City is still the sun and fun capital of America. The glamour, hustle, and greed of America captured in a single city. Each neighborhood has something to offer, from the pastel art deco hotels and bright white sands of the ocean beach to the bustling panaderias, bakeries, of Little Cuba and the bootleg brands of the Tishawaka Flea Market, out to the VC port and cruise ship capital of the world. No lies, man. There's cruise ships everywhere in Florida. So, this is what I really wanted to see, this right here. Right? Here goes a big-ass boat. I kind of like this, right? Here we go. Now, that is not Lucia. I don't know who these people are. But she's aged some. Look at this guy's down there. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It's exactly how it looks, baby. Exactly how it looks. Look at the coffee. So, hopefully this is real. You can walk over there and place your coffee. That would be dope. Look at the golden duck. Here we go. Vice City. Iconic. And there's the plane. Beautiful. Basketball. They paid attention. Basketball. If you notice, I put it out in the beginning and nobody talked about it. I didn't see nobody talking about it. But when you see Jason, he's on the top of his house and to the bottom to the right and the bottom What do you see? A basketball. There you go. Here is all the hotels and everything together. I love it. The basketball, obviously. You can see the ball going over there, mid shot. The guy stretching. That's good. This right here is going to be tennis and basketball put together. I forgot the helicopter. That's in GTA 5. There's different birds. It looks really good. This is the scenery. This is going to be a really big ass map. Hold on. Trying to see if I don't recognize any of these cars. The only one I don't recognize is this truck right here. That one right there. That looks like a Chevy truck. I'm not 100% sure, but that does not look like a truck that I remember seeing in GTA 5. There's a bridge right there. And I think that's maybe the bridge that goes to Miami Beach. Ah, the thugs, the YNs, the YNs. Oh my God, survived with them hacked. We can go canoeing. Yes, we can. That's what I'm loving. I can't wait to figure out the new beach or airport sniper PvP areas in multiplayer. This is what I think. I don't think your sniping is going to be the same it was before. I think you're going to have different mechanics. I hope they have more overworld events. Yes, I hope so too. Look at the jewelry. Looks good. I like that. The teeth. See, they pointed it out right there. The teeth. The old man at the beach. Looking at the buns. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see the beards, guy? You can have the long beards. Check it out. Pay attention to the small little things, man. Look, catching the football. We'll be able to throw the football. We'll be able to have a drink. She has no bra on. Another thing I want you to see. Look at bikes in the back. Different colors, different styles. That's an old cruiser bike. That is a mountain bike right there. Can we look for jewelry? See what else is going on. Yeah, he's threw the ball and then he's catching it. Look at the hotels. Look how ripped this guy is. Look how not ripped. So we can change our bodies. That's amazing. I'm trying to see if I can find any more details, but I don't see anything else that I could. The birds are going to be all over the place, bro. I don't see anything else. We can sit down on chairs, hopefully. This is why I think this is all concept art. I'm not 100% sure if most of this is going to make it into the game. You can see the stuff here, but as you can see, this is NPCs doing it. I'm not sure that we will be able to do it. Here we go. The lady's getting in trouble. This is what you see over there in Miami, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. This is what you see. This is what I seen when I went down there. They dress like this, tattoos all over the place. You do see ladies on the cars. You see the tongues out, stuff like that. You would have a few more officers here, actually. There is your new Ace Taxi. And there is your, the tail, though. I like that right there. I like they sneaked that in. I did 2 cars, though. We don't know what they are. But this is your local police officer right here. Vice Beach Police. Metal detector. Yes, that's what it was. Thank you. At the license plate, you can see they keep reusing the same license plate number. Oh, okay. That's good. NWTV5. Wonder who that is. This is my type of girl right here. No, I'm sorry. I'm my bad. I'm just playing. All right. Here we go again. Throw it up. I'm going to be throwing up all kinds of dollars at the strip club, boys. That's the first thing we're going to do when we land. Try to find what a strip club is. Oh, my God. Is that an Andrew Jackson? I know it's a 1. There's a 10. I think it's a 10. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. This is going to be fun. This game is going to be crazy, man. Here we go. There's the arena right there, and there it is. I told you guys. And there's where the boats come in, and I don't know what that is exactly. I've been through all this walking around and stuff like that, but it's not as this congested. So they had to, kind of like put all this stuff together. But it doesn't look like this. If you ever go to Miami, you'll be like, this is not what it looks like. But trust me, this is pretty good. It's pretty accurate. I remember places like this over there. That's a shoe store. Nice. And there it is. You have a lot of these over there. A lot. Of these pillars that hold the highways. You have a lot of that. You have a lot of this over there. No lies. You don't have a lot of this. I don't know where they got this from, but yeah, I didn't see any old schools down there. It's not like this. The old schools, yes, like the Chevys, the Ford and stuff like that. Those cars I see. But look attention to detail, guys. Looks really good. You can still see the tire treads. I see this is back from GTA 5. Those rims. Same here. I like this. They changed the license plate right here, number EULY7. That one too. There's the Camaro. I don't know what these two are. I know what that is. Never mind. I know what that is. That's that Cougar car. A Man. What is that? Look at the details, guys. Look at the details. That's it. Let's keep going. All right. We're going to talk about this one. If you guys don't know, matter of fact, how many people we have here? 4 people. I'm going to give you guys 5 tries to figure out who this person really is in real life. If you guys figure it out, I'm going to figure out some type of prize. Because now we're monetized and I can give stuff and stuff like that. I'm not doing it right now because I haven't done it yet, but I am. I have to do it. I was going to do it today, but because of the internet, we went late. Who is this person? I'm going to give you guys 5 tries. The first 5 tries, there's not one person left. Okay, that's up to you. 5 tries. Who is this person in real life? If you get it, whoever gets it, I'm going to go ahead and give you whoever gets it. I'll give you something. 5 tries. Let's go. You guys ain't trying. Who is this person in real life? It's very easy. Okay, very easy. Think about it. Bobby Ike. It's all about Heart, the Jack of Hearts. Bobby's a local Vice City legend and acts like it. One of the few to transform his time in the streets into a legitimate empire, spanning real estate, a strip club, and a recording studio. Bobby's all smiles until it's time to talk business. No. One wrong. Come on, guys. If you in here, get in it. Get in it. Get in it. That's 1. You got 4 tries. It should be easy. Yo, I know what this is. Rockstar is not smart enough to outsmart me. I know who this is, and I'll tell you why here in a bit. I'll tell you who it is and why I think it is. Because of some of the other arts that Rockstar has. Booby Ike is his name. Look at him. Very, very good. Pay attention. Pay attention to who this guy looks like. What he does lets you know exactly who he is. It is not Rick Ross. Now, you would think it is Rick Ross. That's a good guess. I don't think that's who that is. Okay? I mean, that is actually a good guess. I'll be honest with you. From this pic right here, it does kind of reminds of Rick Ross, but I don't think it's Rick Ross. Think about it very good. He's got the money, he's got the watches, the rings, everything. Actually, is this? Never mind. It looks like an old character there. Is Bobby Ike an old character? No. He just looks. He looks different right there. Oh, it's a mod. Okay, never mind. So that's where they did it. Looks like 50 Cent. No. Nope. You guys went through your 5 already. Okay. I'm gonna let you guys know who I think it is, but there is a picture. One of his early pictures where I thought that's who this person is. That I'm about to say. It reminds me of. I'm trying to see if I find that picture. Might have been this one right here. Cars. Lots of cars. Doesn't that ring a bell? Anyone? The drinks. You guys may not know anything about this, but strip clubs. Doesn't ring a bell. You guys may not know anything about this content. I know it because I'm always into cars, nightlife, stuff like that, and this is why I know this. But this person, you guys may not know who this is, especially if you're gonna see him in a Lamborghini. This right here, if you look this person up, you'll see that it's the same face. This is actually Fresh from Fresh and Fit, Mr. Miami. 305. Any rapper that goes to Miami knows Fresh. Any OnlyFans model knows Fresh. Anybody that's anybody down there knows Fresh. This is how they get all these different actors, different celebrities, singers, and everything because they know Fresh. Right now, he's like an icon. People may not like him, but that's who exactly this person is. Look up Fresh from Fresh and Fit, and you'll see it's the same face right there. Look at it. Look it up. I'm 100% right. Now that I don't know. Ahmed, you tell me. You know more about it than I do. Who do you think is going to win? I'm interested in knowing who you think. I don't know these individuals, but I think Cody sounds like he about that life. Is that Dusty Rhodes' son? If it is, I got my money on him. But again, guys, if you look it up, this is Fresh from Fresh and Fit. Matter of fact, let's do it right here. You'll see. In his early days, not now, when he was a little heavier. Images. There he is. But his early days, not now, when he was a bit chubby. When he was a bit chubby, he looked just like him. He had chains, Lamborghinis, always in the strip club, stuff like that. 2016? I don't know. Early 20s. we're 26. 2019, let's say. No. Yeah, but that it looks like this fool. When he had a beard and everything, that's who it reminds me of. It doesn't remind me of Rick Ross. That's a great guess, but I think this guy is more of this gentleman right here. When you think of the lifestyle, he lives that lifestyle more. Factories or bike club yachts. Club yachts. So it is Cody Rhodes. Who will win the... Oh, yeah, so it is his son. Yeah, I'm going with him. Yep, immediately. I'm going with him, with homeboy. He got this. All right, here we go. Boom. Told y'all. Money, guns, everything. Because Rick Ross don't have any of this. Yo, did y'all pay attention to that right there? The girl upside down? Yo, that's crazy. The club money pay for the studio, and the drug money pay for it all. That's what I'm talking about. All right, there we go. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Top quality cuts. Bobby might seem like he's just out for himself, but it's his partnership with the young aspiring music mogul Drake Quan for only Raw Records, and he's most invested in. Now they just need a hit. Ooh, they need a hit. Leonardo Keys, this right here, I'm very interested in. I've driven this quite a few times, by the way, guys. The dress code is casual. The bars are loaded. Yes, they are. Life in this tropical archaeological, archipelago, whatever, isn't flashy, but it's easy. Yes, it is. Get your buzz on and pull up a deck chair, but look out, you are right on the doorstep of some of the most beautiful and dangerous waters in America. So I hope this is true. Pull up a deck chair, because then that means we can do more different things than usual. There's the iguanas, baby. Yes, I want the iguanas to be all over the damn place. Damn, that looks real, bro. Okay? It does. It looks real. This is why I was thinking that this was AI. Some of this has to be AI you put in there. I don't know if they're going to look that good. Look at all this. Let's look at the cars, old school cars. That's the one that used to be in the desert in GTA 5. Chips Body Shop. Wonder something. Okay. The dog looks real. So, if this is true, that means pets are back. All right. The man is walking around with his dog. That'll be cool. Old school bike. I wonder if this is going to be a business. And Jassy chairs are in. What is this? Keeps business efficient. Huh. Oh, there it is, baby. There it is. That's some clear ass water. I wonder if you could just pull up anywhere and fish, because that's what people do in Florida. The rusty anchor. There we go. Let's get crunked up. Oh, the old man, bro. Easy there. This guy over here is done. Yo, look at the amazing job they did. Eesh, bro, that looks crazy. This is what these palm trees really look like, bro. This is what Florida really looks like. I gotta give it up to them, man. And this is what crazy people Florida look like. If this is what it looks like, at the reefs and stuff like that. Yeah, look at the eel. A lot of people didn't pay attention to that. The eels. Look at the flora underneath. Oh man, this is crazy, man. Nah, GTA 5 can't touch this. That is not Lucia or Jason, so I'm wondering if this is just NPCs doing their thing. So I want you guys to pay attention to this picture right here. Old man with his abs. Pay close attention to this picture. Beers all over the place. People all over in the boat, dancing and stuff like that. Look at the different types of boats there are. Look at the big yacht. You got the 2-floor yacht there. You got the one that you're going to get if you pre-order, yada, yada, yada. There's your speedboat to the left. There it is. There's the dock, and there's a yacht docked. If I buy this mansion, can I put my boat in the yacht? That's all I want. You have here two motors. You can't tell on those. You can't tell on that one either because that has like a Chevy or Ford in it. You can't tell on that one. You can't tell on that one. Can't tell from here. There's your old wooden boat, which you see a lot in Florida. Another thing is, look at the jet skis all over the place, bro. There goes another boat. Towers. Look at the bridges, which you see over there all the time. This looks really, really good. But my question to you guys, do you think we'll be able to do all this, or this is just a picture they put together? Because I'm going to tell you the truth, this boat doesn't look like it belongs right there. It looks like it was put in there. So, do you guys think this is the way this is going to be? I don't know. I don't really think that this is, I don't know. I don't think this is from the game. I think they put this together. Have you seen the mocap for the club video? No. It's crazy. Full on mocap for the strip club alone. No, I haven't seen that one. And that's it. Back. Yeah, you can't go anymore. Alright, let's keep going. Draquan Priest, Only Raw Records. Who's this guy supposed to be? Little Baby? Draquan was always more of a hustler than a gangster, even when he was dealing on the streets to make ends meet. Breaking into music was the goal. Hey, nothing wrong with that, bro. Here he is in the club. With Serena Williams and the sister. RR. Look at the tattoos, bros. Look at the clothes. I like that. I like that. I like that. That's supposed to be Gator? No, I don't think so. The parties are going to be on it. There he is. Smooth with the drink. Nice. Nice. Something Dreams. Whew, my kind of chick right there. Yeah, right there, baby, right there. Manatees. Believe it or not, there is an actual minor league baseball team in Tampa, I believe. Manatees. Dancers are like my NRSs. If the record's a hit, DJ's gonna be spinning it. There, he's right on that one. Manatees again. Master 68. Only Raw Records. Little Asian chick right there. Little baddie right there. That's what I'm talking about. Champions. Somebody won a championship. That's about it. That's all I can see. Boy again. Tattoos. Watch. Bracelet. Smoke machines. All kinds of stuff. Look at the hair in the back. Pay attention, guys. That looks crazy. What's in the drink? You're with the label now. Now that he signed the real dimes, Jaquan's days of booking acts into booby strip club might be numbered. as he sets his sights on the Vice City scene. Grass Rivers. Okay, now this is where you're going to see most of the action. I really think that this is where I would PvP if I was in PvP. I wouldn't do the beach. I would do it out here. Because if it's like Red Dead, the animals want to kill you. You want to come in PvP? Let's go over here. You want to do it like a man? Let's do it like a man. Let's do it out here. Let's see who's going to die from the environment and ourselves. Let's go. Don't talk to me about PvP if you don't want to go in the jungle. Welcome to Wetlands, untamable jewel of Leonidas' crown. You never know what lies beneath the surface. Told you of this primordial expanse. The gators may be the most famous attraction, but they are far deadlier predators and weirder discoveries among the mangroves. They ain't lying because there's crocodiles in there and boas and all that stuff. There it is. You see a lot of this over there where you eat and stuff like that. You park your car and go. This is probably a hotel. And, you know, you can go back and forth and eat there. You see a lot of these also. Really good places to fish. Look at that. Wow. So, if this is actually downtown, do you not see how much land there is, bro? This is a huge ass map, bro. This is very, very big. There we go. Oh, there's the gator. What's the cat doing in there? Boys, look at this, right? This is the first thing I'm going to get me, man. One of these bad boys. Boom, with the sights. Look at this, the M4 with the sight. And they got the chickadee in there. No trespassing. Nice. I like that. And the gator, bro. It's a bad day to be you, buddy. Look at that. You think you're going to be able to chew? Yes, exactly. It seems NPC exclusive. Nobody else is talking about that. I'm the only one. I really think that we're not going to be able to do most of this stuff. I'm just giving you the truth. Hardcore. Not. If we can, I'm going to be honest with you. If we can, then the monetization is worth it. If you're going to have a better experience in this game than you are in GTA 5, then the monetization is worth it. Right? If we have to pay 20 here, 20 there, whatever, it's worth it. Right? Because it's an escape from real life. But if you're not going to give me that, then to me it's not worth it, right? Give me something that's worth it. If I can go out there with some friends on one of these boats and bring back a gator, hunt the gator, bring him back, then it's worth the money. But if not, don't talk to me about it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. I'm just being honest. There we go. Bang. Put him up. Damn, he's getting surrounded. Wow, look at that. The way this looks, boys. That's the way it is down there, man. That's a big one right there, man. I wonder, that can't be no shotgun. So what does he have in his hand? I don't look like they have any weapons, so it's going to be a bad day for him. These poachers, yes it is. That's who they're going after. So, according to this, if you go out there without your license, you see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what needs to happen. In Florida, they're going to give you a license and they're going to give you these tickets. Each ticket corresponds to every gator that you're going to get. So if they give you 50 tickets, I forgot what they call them, but let's just say tickets, right? Those tickets, 50 tickets, 50 gators. That's all you're going to get. Okay? So apparently, this individual doesn't have the tickets or they're checking or whatever it is, but they're going after them and they ain't stopping either. So there you go, guys. All right? This is what I want to see. If this can happen in game, amazing. Love it. Would love it, right? They need to make it, you know, like real Florida, the real shit that happens. I would love it. I would give anything for that game. if this is what really happens in the game. And here we go, ladies. This is what you wanted. This is what you're getting. Real dimes, viral videos, viral hooks. Bay Lux and Roxy, aka Real Dimes, have been friends since high school. Girls with the savvy and turn their time shaking down local dealers into cold hard cash via spicy rap tracks and a relentless social media presence. Is this supposed to be either Megan Thee Stallion or Ice Spice or something? Here we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I like that, though. I like that. BC, nice. Flaw? That's what it's supposed to be. Look at that. Look at the long nails, man. The ladies are going to love this lava lamp. Ooh, this in the back. I like that. Oh, look what made it in there. Look what made it in there. Yo, okay. Oh, all my dimes in this club. Meet my twin, making a dub. Oh boy. What's going on here, bro? What is going on? Yo, this is crazy. I like it though. It's what it is nowadays, right? It's the culture, as they say. Here we go. What's that say? Thank you for watching, guys. Definitely appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. One hit away from fame, an early hit single with local rapper DW Downplay, I guess what you want to say. Yeah, Downplay. Took Real Dimes to new heights. Now, after 5 years and a whole lot of trouble, they're signed to Only Raw Records, hoping lightning can strike twice. Okay, I feel you. Port Gilhorn. So this is the port. Live Hard. This is Leonardo's Forgotten Coast. Cheap motels, shut down attractions, and empty strip malls won't bring the tourists back, but there's a new economy in this once popular vacation spot. It's fueled by malt liquor, painkillers, and truck stop energy drinks. Jump on a dirt bike and hold onto your wallet. So is this supposed to be like where what's his name Trevor used to live? Hey guys, please like and subscribe. Appreciate it. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, this is yep. So is this where he lives, Jason? No, that ain't Jason. Oh, look at the cane. Look at that. Oh, love it. Yo, this is gonna be so good. Uh-oh. The row house. This dude looks crazy, man. Oh, look at that. The 38. Starlet Motel. Oh my God. Look at this. The cats roaming around. The ladies in the front. The ladies of the night. The drug dealer. The cheap ass pool. King size beds. Low raise pool. Wi-Fi. Damn. This is crazy. It looks so good though. Oh. Okay, we're gonna talk about what we see here, but you see what we dealing with. So, I don't think the baking soda is what we're gonna be selling in GTA 6. It looks like this is what we're gonna be selling. Yeah, the chips. We're gonna be selling chips. Oh, girls, Delights Cabaret. New girls, new food, open all night, hiring dancers. Damn. There's the poor people too, so you got a little bit of everything. Damn. The bouncer kicking him out. Nice. That's the G35, the Infinity G35 Camaro, if I'm not mistaken. And I forgot what this is. Okay. Huh. Here's the palette. You knowing nothing good happening tonight once you see people drinking, okay, a fire, and a pallet. What the hell is going to happen with the pallet? That's my question. I don't know what they're going to do with the pallet. Maybe they're going to give it to the old gentleman here so he can sit down, maybe. I don't know. Oh, okay. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. All right, man. We're almost done. Raul Batista. This is the guy that I was looking at. Who is this guy? And we're going to find out a lot about him right now. Experience counts. Confidence, charm, and cunning. Raul's a seasoned bank robber, always on a hunt for talent, ready to take the risks that bring the biggest rewards. I like this guy. Brown bag, ladies and gentlemen. You see that? That's not your usual bag. I love the suit, love the colors, the blue and the black. This is one thing that I want them to get correct in this game. I want us to be able to have the suit independent from the shirt, independent to the pant, independent to the belt. I want the gloves, watches, everything. There should not be one suit or this goes with the shirt, whatever. No. And I like the fact that this is open. This is what you're going to see a lot in Miami. You're not going to see this button up. Even I in real life don't button my stuff up, right? There he is. That looks so real right there. That looks so real. Alvaro Batista brother, I don't know. Maybe. You tell me. There he is right there, baby. With the money. But look at the boat. Love it. Love it. Look at that. Drawbridges. Yes. Yes. Love it. Give it to me. Ooh. Life is full of surprises. My friend, I think would all be wise to remember that. Ooh. Is this one of the bad guys? That's my question. Look at the... Yeah, okay, so he's actually robbing. There's the bags, guys. Look at that. There's different color bags now. Yes, love it. Gloves. Look at that. And a watch. Looks like the same watches from GTA 5. Look at the piece, baby. Look at the piece. Look at the money. 100 stack. Look at the interior. You see this, boys? It's not GT5. Wrap off the drawbridges. Yes, same here, baby. Especially with the bikes. Look at that. You can tell this is a 2000 and up car. There's the bank right there. They're leaving. Look at that. The cluster, everything. This is beautiful. I love it. My guy's a sharp dresser. Oh, little hottie looking at him, bro. That's what I'm talking about, baby. When you as a man take care of yourself and you look good in clothes, this is what's going to happen. What you see on the left and what you see on the right. Versus a gentleman over here standing by himself, right? There you go. A professional adapts. Raul's recklessness raises the stakes with every score. Sooner or later, his crew will have to double down or pull their chips from the table. Ooh, okay. So either they gotta be with it or they're gonna leave him alone. Ambrosia. Man, it's another place, bro. This is never gonna end. Keeping Leonida sweet. The battle for the health and the wealth of Leonida begins here. In the heart of Leonida, American industry and old school values still reign supreme. Whatever the cost, the Allied Crystal Sugar Refinery provides the jobs while the local biker gang provides almost everything else. Ooh, okay. There we go, baby. Bikers. There it is. All right. This is the industrial side. So the industrial side is what's going to have the bikers. Interesting. All right. All right. There's the water tower. Final chapter. Ambrosia. Excuse me. Proud allies of diversity and treats. All right. What does it say here? Vote Henshaw. Okay. So here it is. Guys, you're going to have politics. you're gonna have bikers, and you're going to have proud. Okay? Nothing wrong with that. I'm just putting it out there because a lot of people were asking if they were going to have those things in the game, stuff like that. It obviously is something that matters to people nowadays, so obviously they're going to put it in the game, right? Because it matters in real life, so they're going to put it in there. Speed limit 35 a year, right? Sheriff's office. Turn ahead. I'm trying to read everything else. Zero, whatever that is. Zero. I don't know what else. Can't decide for anything else from the picture. Oh, he's got his main squeeze right there. He's the enforcer, baby. And his main squeeze is ready to help him enforce too. Liberty City Cycles. Liberty City. I didn't hear not one more, not a content creator talking about this. Liberty City. What is Liberty City in GTA 5 world? Sounds very familiar. Liberty City. One of the older games. What game was it? Yeah, there it is, Liberty City. Oh, shit. A major city located in the state of Liberty. That appears in Grand Theft Auto 4. Episodes from Liberty City and Grand Theft Auto China Wars. Yeah, so Liberty City. Cycles. Nice. I like they did that. Homage to the old game. Look at this, boys. Something that happens a lot over there is the fires. Is New York? Nah, it's not New York. It's Liberty City. GTA 4. I just wasn't sure if it was 3 or 4. Yeah, Liberty City. And that would be probably Orange Groves. Car wash. Oh, yeah, yay. My car is always going to be dirty. My car is always going to be dirty. So anyway, look what made it in the game. Oh my God. In the American spirit. I love it. There we go. Back. We're almost done. Brian Header. This is the old dude that was up there. I told you guys it was a boat shop they had. Nothing better than a mudslide at sunset. Brian's a classic drug runner from the golden age of smuggling in the Keys. Still moving product through his boatyard with his third wife, Lori. Brian's been around long enough to let others do his dirty work. So one thing about Florida, men, they do get married over and over and over and over, right? I guess they don't have nothing to do with their money, so they want to go ahead and do that. Pay attention. There's the boat ramps. Excuse me. There was a boat ramp that I talked about earlier in the day by their house, and I was right. Okay, so the boat ramp. There's the boats and the yachts. Nice. And I hope this is a property. Okay? Because like I said, we need a place to have our boats. Good for you, Rockstar. You listened. Here he is, and he has a brick. Look at that. Latest shades. I like it. I don't know what this is. Oh, never mind. That's the mirror. This is not, what's his name? I don't think so. There he is. Looks pretty good. I like the vehicle. I wonder what this is. That looks like a Ford. This right here looks like a Ford, kind of boxy in the back. Oh. They're running in that crew. I hauled so much grass in that plane, I could make the state of Leonida levitate. Damn, you got big words. Look at that. You can put the pistol right there, guys. Pay attention. You can put the pistol right there. I don't know what this is. Maybe she's got a few rounds in the back. I don't know. There you go. Pay attention. Customization, man, is the key. Here it is on his time off drinking some beers. Kenny Brewster. I got a big truck with your face on it, maybe? I don't know. Here it is, just trying to give him the peace. I don't know what's going on here. Looks like a Leonida beach bum, moves like a great white shark. Brian's letting Jason live rent-free at one of his properties, so long as he helps with the local shakedowns and stops by for Laura Sangria once in a while. Sangria, baby, love it. Mount Calaga National Park. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Rostar. Thank you. You listen, man. I gotta say, so far so good. Wild, wild country, room to breathe on the state's northern fringes. A national landmark up against the state's northern border, Mount Calaga offers prime hunting, fishing, and off-road trails. I'm gonna be in here a lot, so get ready, guys. We're gonna owe you Jeer. I know you come from Forza 5 like I do. So we're going to be in here doing all kinds of shit. There's the deer. You can see it from there. The animals are back. In the lush surroundings, backwoods, hillbilly mystics, and paranoid radicals live far from the prying eyes of the government. So I wonder if this is going to be like Red Dead 2, where these dudes just appear when you're by the water and by the rocks, by the river, and they're trying to rob you. I would really love that to happen. A plane? You never know. Oh, and my guy. I still got my guy right here. He's the one. You guys can't see it, but it just appeared on my phone. He owes auctions for modded cars for GTA 5. So as soon as he does it on 6, we're going to be doing... and if you guys want me to do it for GTA 5, let me know. I'll communicate with him, let him know that I would be streaming one and doing it live. One of his auctions. I'm pretty sure he'll let me. If you guys want to buy like modded cars and stuff like that, if you guys want to take down his information, because when GTA 6 hits, that's where I'm getting my cars from. I love modded cars. Here we go. The news. This looks new. This doesn't look old. Look at that. Yes, sir. Oh, there's a raccoon. Rocky, watch out. Look at these, man. That looks amazing. I like that. I like that. And as long as we can customize them and customize everything else, look at the quad. Love it. Ooh, the hunting. Ooh, there it is again. Oh, here we got him. Anyway, look at that. Look at the pine. That looks crazy. Hopefully we can hunt. That'll be cool. Look at this. Oh my God, yes. We're going to be doing caravans and stuff like that around here, man. And hopefully we can do like some sniping competitions, right? Somebody gets on one mountain, somebody gets on another mountain. And we try to snipe each other. Whoever dies first loses. It's a great breath of fresh air watching a YouTuber talk about GTA 6, and it's not a doomer BS. Well, you know from my old stream, I say the truth, okay? Judging from what I see, I think the price is right. And another thing is, remember, guys, I'd rather live stream, even though I'm going to have less people watch the live stream, than if I made a video, but the video is only going to be like 10, 12 minutes long. I've seen plenty of videos today, maybe like 6, of huge YouTubers that do GTA 6, and they never covered any of this stuff. They covered a few things, and that was it. I find that I can give you more information by streaming and taking my time or critiquing, going back and forth with you guys live, than just putting a video and just throwing it out there. That's just who I am, and you know that because I've been doing this for so long. And you were part of my stream in the gyms, right? So there you go. You know me very well. I like this right here. It's a different type of truck, not your regular cluck and bell and shit like that, right? Look at this. It's beautiful. You got the burrs. Obviously, the train is back, boys. The train is back. And hopefully, this could be a heist right here. The train. It's full on heist. Love it, though. Love it. Looks very good. Look at that. Looks real. Told you guys. This is what I want. I want to. Oh, there it is. The Florida Panther. I was wondering. I was going to ask about it earlier, but I forgot, and there it is, the Florida Panther. Beautiful. There he is, man. So you gotta worry when you're out here, man. You just can't go out here and do whatever you want, man. Okay, because they're gonna make him aggressive like Red did too. Oh, the price is high. Oh, there's no physical disc. Yeah, that's one more thing. There's no physical disc. Yep, no physical disc, and the price is high, but that's what I thought it would be, 100. Honestly, I kind of was thinking maybe 120, but this is what I think. I think that when the PlayStation 6 comes out is when we're gonna get online. Look at the kayak right there. There's the train I was just telling you guys about. But look how crispy this looks. The tide should go up and down. Love it. There's a boat ramp right there. And Grandpa is on his way down the road, I guess. Boom. There they are right there, baby. Coming November 19, 2026. PS5, Xbox Series S. Obviously, no PC, so you already know that I have a PlayStation 5. Okay, and that's what we're going to be playing GTA 6 on, right? I don't have to buy one because I already have one. And it's just they're collecting dust and for now. So if you guys got any questions about anything, please, this is your time. If you guys want to ask about anything, this is your time. There you go. Love that. No belts. She's got the pisty right there. What vehicle is this? I don't remember seeing this vehicle in GTA 5. Let's go back. Because this is what I'm wondering. What bike is this? I don't know, man. But that doesn't look like a regular bike to me. This part right here is really high too and kind of blocky. I'm trying to look at the vehicles, but I already started looking at the vehicles over here, so I think I got them all. Vice City! Fresh and fit, baby. You need to come and collect a check. They can't be doing that to you. Damn. It's a long stream, 10:42. Actually, I gotta go to bed, guys. We're waking up there early Saturday. I need you guys to let me know what kind of games you guys are playing. So if you guys want to look at my Discord, it's in the description of the live stream. If you guys want to go over there, hang out with me, talk about it. Let's talk about GTA 6. I'm going to go ahead and make the channel for GTA 6. And we can talk about it. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think the plot is? Will there be a CJ? Nah, is Tony coming back? These are the questions that you guys ask. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys think. I really think they're going to bring back Tony. Why not? Who else better to run the nightclub than Tony? The Battle of the Gate Tony, they have pride. Why not bring him back? I think that would be a good idea to tie all that in. So those of you that don't like it, it's part of the game because it's part of a culture nowadays, right? This is the type of times that we're living. That's what's gonna happen. So yeah, ask all these questions, man. Go to my Discord, blow it up. Blow it up. We're accepting more people. Please blow it up. Ask any questions, and it doesn't have to be about game. It could be about life, whatever. We have plenty of experiences. We got plenty of people that can help you out, including myself. I'm the first one that will help you out if you guys have any questions. So with that said, guys, this is gonna be it, man. I am dirt tired. I woke up at 4 and I gotta wake up at 4 again tomorrow. So with that said, thank you for liking, subscribing. Please smash the notification button. That is huge. That will help us out a lot, man. And I will see you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Please be careful. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family members. Please call them. Let them know you love them. Because you never know what's going to happen the next day. Okay, guys? Love you guys. Peace. I am out.